Today we're going to be building the Dakota Fire Hole. I chose this spot specifically because a lot of runoff comes through here and hopefully we've got softer ground. I went ahead and dug the first hole, and this is probably about an 8-inch hole. I'm going to go down a little bit further and then start working on the second hole. If you notice, I've got my trusty 15-in-1 hatchet, saw, axe, blade, spear, compass, multi-tool. And I can't go too much further just because I can't really kick in. I'm going to try about right here. Now the whole reason is you want about 3 to 6 inches, just something to where that wall doesn't fall down. But I need to get a hole here and then poured it over with a hole probably about as big as the shaft. And the reason is to feed it oxygen at its low point. All right, now that I feel like I've got them deep enough, I'm gonna go ahead and start boring a tunnel from the intake to the exhaust. For this, I'm just gonna switch ends here. See what else I've got in here. Ooh, I think that might work. Watch out, buddy. I pulled this off and that's just empty. You can put your stuff in there. Kind of wishing I would have put these a little bit closer together. Well, let's see how this works. Just need to be careful because the tip of that is very sharp. I feel like it should be. Oh, is that it? Oh, it's already out. So I just need to pull some of this dirt out of here. Pull this one back out. So now I can see the pathway from there to there. Watch this stick. Now all we got to do is start a fire. Beast burn. So the whole premise with this is that the fire goes into this one and air goes into this one, keeping it a very efficient flame and relatively smoke free. Normally if you put fire in a hole, generally it's just going to go right out. Let's see what happens here. Now I can already tell you that is an extremely hot flame with just the small amount of fuel that I put in there. Obviously you guys can all see this as well. I'm even trying to smother it and it's not working. Now for an added bit, if it blow in here, that's going to give it a lot more oxygen. Let's see what happens. Now once you're done cooking or whatever you're using your fire for, unless it's warmth of course, all you've got to do is pack it back in with dirt and you're good to go. Now let's see what happens when we go ahead and fill this hole up, because it's time to leave. Almost instantly I can already tell that fire is way cooler. It's not getting near the oxygen it needs. And let's say it's time to leave. Cleanup is as simple as that. Now, depending on how long you had the fire going, you may want to be careful. The ground could still be really hot. I only had this going for a few minutes, so it's bearable. Try using this the next time you're out camping or surviving. If this is the type of content for you, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and check out those playlists. We'll see you next week, if not sooner. Be kind to each other. We'll see you next week. Let's go, buddy.